Good evening, guys. My name is Aman, and today I'm going to share with you guys a very interesting experiment that I'm going to do. So, this experiment is about learning a new language that I do not know, which is Kannada. The reason I want to know Kannada is I have been living in Bangalore for over 10 years now. I have a house here, right? My kids were born here. But I haven't been able to learn the native language of this land, which is Kannada. And every time I talk to local people and I have to resort to English or Hindi, I feel totally bad. The reason is I believe in order to embrace culture of a land in India, you must uh, speak the language of that land because the language is very important in India. It is very important to the culture in India. So I haven't been very proud of myself for not knowing Kannada. Now that my daughter is in first standard, she has Kannada as her compulsory subject, and we haven't been able to help her much. So I feel it's very important for us as a family who live in Bangalore to know Kannada. Uh, it's not that we haven't tried before. So we have done couple of attempts like learning Kannada by buying some books, learn Kannada in 30 days, learn Kannada through Hindi. I have read these kind of books. However, I have found that they didn't help with the goal. I was not able to learn Kannada. So I have been trying to find out if there is a better way of learning Kannada. Excuse me. So I came across a passage written by Mr. Nassim Taleb, who is one of my favorite authors. He wrote that there are two ways of learning a language. One is the classic textbook approach where you basically try to prepare for an exam. You learn its alphabet, you learn its vowels, consonants, verbs, right? Chapter by chapter, you try to learn the language to the textbook and try to write an exam at the end of it. The second approach, he calls it as the approach of playing or being learning by being a human. He says you go to a bar and try to strike a conversation with the native people there, or for that matter, in your day-to-day life, you can try to speak to the native speakers in Kannada. You will struggle a lot this way. However, slowly, you will find that you will learn the language. Now, I have been thinking around this playing approach if I can adapt this approach and crack Kannada. So, finally, now that I have thought of taking this second approach, I have decided that I am going to have a plan to learn Kannada. And as part of my plan, I am going to integrate some of the activities that we as a family already do with learning Kannada. For example, every week we watch a movie as a family. That's a habit we have. Every Saturday night we watch a Hollywood or a Bollywood movie, right? So what I'm going to do is going forward from this week onward, we are going to watch a Kannada movie. I'll be the person who will be choosing a good Kannada movie with subtitles, of course. And we as a family are going to sit and watch that movie. And at the end of the movie, I will be narrating the story or review of that movie in Kannada and uploading to this channel. That way, I feel I'll make a sincere effort of watching that movie. That's why I'm making a commitment of uploading the review of the movie in Kannada. And with whatever Kannada I know, I'll be uploading that review. I know it's going to be extremely difficult, but I'm going to try it. The second thing I'm going to do is whenever I place an order with the local shops, local businesses, anything that I try to order or talk to delivery boys, I'll be trying to communicate with them in Kannada. With that, and I'll be recording the audio clip and I'll be uploading to this particular channel. That way, I'm going to integrate my Kannada learning with my day-to-day life. And I feel that as the time pass, I will improve my Kannada speaking skills. The third thing I'm going to do is every couple of weeks I'm going to call the friends who belong to Karnataka and who know Kannada very well over phone and speak with them in Kannada. Have a Kannada conversation basically. And I will be recording this conversation and uploading to this particular channel as well. This is my third thing. And the fourth thing is every time we play hide and seek as family, we'll be using Kannada counting. Basically, when you play hide and seek, you're going to use numbers. You had one person has to close his eyes and count numbers. I'm going to use Kannada numbers to count. That way, I'll be knowing the numbers as well. That's my plan basically. So, with this four-step plan, I plan to learn Kannada without it being a very painful activity. I feel that I will be able to speak, and I am allocating a very generous timeline of 1 year to learn Kannada. And by the end of 1 year, I feel that I'll be able to speak Kannada well. So that's my plan, guys, and I am going to start with the ongoing week, right, and see how it goes. So wish me luck, please, and I hope that I am successful in my experiment. Thank you very much.